Welcome back to Ice Chilled Gaming. That's right. Even though the word ice isn't the most popular word in this country right now, but before I kick off this Money in the Bank show that I've been waiting forever to do, I just wanted to catch up my other universe modes to it. I'm gonna be staying off the chat because I don't want to be spoiled because I'm not caught up yet with all this stuff. But me and my friend on the chat who always comes on, his name is Miles. We do this pick'em game where we like to pick the winners, before the match is over, and whoever gets the most right at the end of the night is the pick'em champion. So I'm not going to be in the chat, but right now I'm just going to take this time to pop in the chat real quick before I leave it and just write down all my picks. So I'm going on the honor system here. So let's see what's up. The first match we got here is the Intercontinental Champion Dolph Ziggler taking on Alberto Del Rio, right? So for that, I will pick Ziggler. There we go. Next match, the Club against the Shield. I'm going to go with the Shield on this one. Let's see. Ryback against Apollo Crews with a glitchy render. I'm going to pick... Crews has been sweeping him in this rivalry, so I'm going to pick Crews. Sasha Banks and Charlotte. Sasha Banks is the last two pay-per-view title matches against Charlotte. Sasha Banks has won, so this time I'm going to pick Charlotte. Okay, moving right along. Orton and Jericho. Jericho's pretty much my favorite guy in the company. But I think I'm gonna be blasphemous for a second and pick Orton. You know what? Screw it. No, I'm gonna pick Jericho. Sorry for bumping into the mic right there. Amateur hour over here at the Ice House. Let's see, sixth match. All right, now I have to choose who I think is gonna win the Money in the Bank. So I'm gonna say there's a couple of good storylines to possibly come out of this, but the one that kind of makes the most sense, even though the outcomes of this match aren't predetermined, I'm gonna say Brock. Dean Ambrose thinks he escaped the Brock Lesnar by retaining in the first encounter and then retaining again in the rematch. Ambrose thinks he's all done, but then Brock goes in, wins the Money in the Bank, and all of a sudden, hey, surprise, Dean, you're not done with me quite yet. And the main event, Ambrose and AJ Styles. I'm going to go with AJ Styles on that one. Alright, so those are my picks for this card that's about to kick off right now that I've been waiting so long to finally do. Live from Sunrise, Florida, by way of Boston, Mass. It's my Ice Chilled Gaming Money in the Bank on WWE 2K18. I'm about to post my picks on the chat, so if my boy Miles stops by in the chat, he could do his own picks, and we'll see who's got the most correct picks at the end of the night. And yeah, whoever has the most correct picks by the show's end will be the Pick'em champion. So here we go. I'm about to press enter. There you go. Those are my picks. Hopefully, if you sign on to the chat, you'll be able to see what I already posted. But since I want to stay away from spoilers, because I've been so busy in life, I haven't been able to catch up yet. I don't want to be spoiled. So yeah, no chat for me. So let's kick it off. And now the WWE presents Money in the Bank. Oh yeah, moment I've been waiting for. Let's see. It seems a little low. Is my volume all the way up? Yes, it is. Cool. Usually what I do is I have my laptop to the side, and as I just watch these matches, like a Raw or a SmackDown or whatever show, whatever non-pay-per-view event, I have my laptop next to me and I always watch the stuff I'm behind on to catch up. That's how I try to catch up. Hold on. Let the pyro do its thing.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, ask and ye shall receive. Welcome to Money in the Bank. The crowd is in full throat, and the spectacle is ready to unfold. There's no doubt this is one of the most exciting lineups we've had in a month of Sundays, so stay tuned. Now it's time for one of the most anticipated Money in the Bank matches anybody can remember. Don't change that dial.
Hold on. I want this to be a good match. And I want that to be a good match. And so, yeah, hopefully it's a good card. Let's kick it.
We've been waiting a long time for this one. The championship is up for grabs right here, next.
We have one of the best talents on the roster to date against Dolph Ziggler.
This is what these superstars dream about, a chance for a title.
All right. We have the Intercontinental Champion, Dolph Ziggler, against Alberto Del Rio, who's representing the League of Nations, who is cornering him. So hopefully this is a good match. Usually when these two tussled, it was always a good match. So anyway, what I was saying is usually what I do for non-pay-per-view events, and the reason you guys don't hear from me that much on these videos is because I'm always behind, because life is cray-cray, you know, working and, you know, families and all that, and all these errands that I always got to be doing. I don't have all that. I'm always behind. So what I do is I have the laptop next to me and I always watch the stuff I'm behind in as I stream these cards. But this is a big deal, and so hopefully for WWE pay-per-views, I'll just sit back and provide at least commentary for those. So hopefully it's a fun time. Let's get it.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
One fall.
And is for the Intercontinental Championship.
This is a big-time opportunity, Byron, as the title will be on the line here.
You're right, Michael, and judging from the response on social media heading into this match, we're likely to see a new champ crowned here tonight.
Yeah, so you guys can't hear the music because of copyright, but I sure can.
A lifetime to walk out of here as champion.
And I think he knows that, Michael. If anybody's up for the task, it's certainly him.
You guys can't hear the music, but I can. That's a copyright thing, but honestly, the entrance, I really enjoy watching them. I don't know, they provide like a aura or whatever. Ooh, I'm not a good commentator tonight. But yeah, I'm not going to skip the entrances even though you guys can't hear the music, because I sure can still. So just bear with it like you've always have.
Remember, guys, the title's on the line here in this one.
And I don't remember the last time the champ was in this much jeopardy, Cole. Tonight might just be the night the title changes hands.
And we've seen the champ deliver in the clutch before, but tonight might just be as critical a scenario as he's ever experienced.
But like you said, Cole, he seems to shine in high-pressure situations. And when it comes to his title reign, this is about as high pressure as I think it's gotten for the champ.
Big fan of his title entrance. I'm a fan of title entrances, you know, where the guy comes on with it around his waist and he takes it off and, you know, kind of poses and preens with it. Good stuff. Now it's time for the formal announcements. The only time WWE brought back an old design back into modern times. I dig it.
Introducing the challenger from San Luis Potosi, Mexico, weighing in at 239 pounds. El Jefe
Alberto Del Rio.
Introducing the champion From Hollywood, Florida, weighing in at 218 pounds, he is the Intercontinental Champion, Dolph Ziggler.
What a night.
All right, so I went ahead and I picked Ziggler to win this. He's my pick, even though Alberto is my boy. Ring the bell.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
There's no denying that this is a big-time title defense for the champ right now.
Some say defending the championship is harder than winning it. We'll see if that's the case for him here tonight.
And with the title on the line, both of these superstars look like they brought their A game here tonight.
Alberto already working the arm. Trying to set up for the eventual cross arm breaker.
Let's touch on R a bit. Do you really think he can unseat the champion here?
Actually, let's talk about both competitors. They clearly know the magnitude of this match, and both came into this match in tremendous condition.
Hey, I think when the dust settles in this one, we very well could have a new champion.
Michael Cole said, let's talk about R tonight.
Dolph Ziggler shows his true agility and strength when he nails an opponent with the zigzag. Ziggler can drop an opponent with that move from almost any angle.
Fans in Sunrise, Florida behind Ziggler tonight.
Oh, how the heck do you get up from that?
I love me a snap suplex. Always have. Nice arm drag by Ziggler.
His strikes have a little extra on them tonight.
Push up to the ropes. And, yeah. Only in the video game, so you find that.
His drop kick connects.
But hey, followed up with a nice drop kick.
One of the most impressive things about Zigzag from Dolph is that he's able to send opponents of any size crashing down to the canvas.
Dolph Ziggler has so many physical tools, the man can finish off an opponent in several ways. That makes the zigzag that much more dangerous as a finishing maneuver.
He's in trouble.
He doesn't look too eager to get up, and I don't blame him.
What's he setting up
Showing
for
off
here?
his amazing vertical leap there.
Double axe
So much
handle
power
smash.
behind that
Over
punch.
Ziggler. Del Rio cuts him off. And now we have a single
Ziggler is being
crab.
outworked here tonight. Where do you think he should go from here? Unfortunately for the champ, momentum is clearly on.
Oh, and he slips out.
Wow, looked to me like he had it locked in pretty good. I guess not.
Ziggler was like you were saying, momentum's on my side still. Cole, get it straight.
This could be huge.
Hold on, the fans were chanting for Ziggler a little while ago. Now they're booing him. What is the deal?
WWE Universe knows when that bell rings, Dolph Ziggler's looking to steal the show. The show-off takes pride in taking down any superstar who steps in front of him and making it look
Ziggler's
easy.
in the middle rope,
That one
but he
fails
misses.
to connect.
Great idea by him. Too bad it was awfully executed, though.
Trying to stomp a muddle in him. Alright, I already see action in the chat. Just to let you know, I'm staying off the chat because I'm a little behind and I don't want to get
Tough situation
I don't
to
want to
be
get
in right
spoiled.
here.
Yeah, you have to
This
think
guy
this
won
is
that
not
match
gonna
and that
end
guy
well.
won that match. I don't want to know none of it. I don't even want to know if it's a good show. And usually when I
Dolph
hop
Ziggler's
on the
talent is
chat,
second to none. The man
people
goes
always
out there
kinda
to have
tell
the
me
best
anyway,
match
and
on the card.
even though I
every
told them I don't
single
wanna
night.
know,
The term
so
show-off is more than just a
I'm
moniker.
staying off
For
the
Ziggler,
chat,
it's
but
a
I
way
will
of
be
life.
chilling
I'll be
here
the
on
first to admit
commentary.
it. Dolph Ziggler is charismatic. He's a tremendous athlete, and he's double tough. Men
Del
want
Rio
to be Dolph Ziggler, and women
biting
want to
off
be
of
with
Eli
Dolph
Drake's
Ziggler.
signature
Sounds a lot
move
like
twice.
Me. I can tell you, Cole, that's a burden.
As I said before, I picked Ziggler to win in this match. I do a pick'em
Dolph
game with
Ziggler
me and my
turns it
friend
around.
Miles, who's always in the chat. We always pick
Shockwave sent
who we think
down
is
the
going to win the
spine.
match. And whoever has the most wins by the end of the night
Dolph
is
Ziggler
the
gets the cover,
champion.
And he kicks out.
That would have been a
So for
shocker.
this match, I picked Dolph. So
And
I'm rooting
now
for
Dolph
him.
Ziggler is pushing
Rooting for
forward.
him. They were chanting for
He's
Dolph
not getting up.
earlier, but
You
now it seems like they're
can't
booing
like his
him.
chances
What is
right
the
now.
deal?
Very impressive drop kick.
He did a jumping DDT while I was talking earlier. That was pretty cool. Missile drop kicks by Dolph was really cool
An
as
effective
well.
headlock
He just
can
has an
incapacitate
all-around
the toughest competitors in
entertaining
WWE.
moveset.
Looks like R's energy level is starting to dip.
The champ clearly getting the best of him
His
here.
name is
I
Del Rio,
never count
Cole.
this guy out, but I'll tell you what, he's not looking so hot right now. He's really going to need to find a way to get back in this thing.
But I think a lot of the reason why she's been looking so good thus far is that bold style of
WWE
his.
Universe in
There's
Sunrise,
finally got
Florida,
it, guys.
firmly behind Dolph
That's when you
Ziggler,
put an
but
exclamation
they're
point on the end of a match, guys.
now cheering for
There's
Del
no
Rio.
telling the lengths these rivals will go to prove their superiority.
Maybe they're just enjoying the match. Throw it over neck
And
breaker.
it's reversed.
Oh, it was, oh wow. That was a weird reversal. There we go, Del Rio
Just a matter
working on
of
the
time now
arm.
before this superstar goes for the finisher. And when that happens, you can bet this one's over.
He's trying to set up for it. Ziggler Irish whips him to the corner.
Oh, no. We
There
know
it
what
is.
this
He's setting up for it. There it is. Ziggler's like right by the ropes though. Can he get it? No. Oh my God, he tapped
Open
out.
the history books. We've got a new champion.
Wow. There we see the belly-to-belly suplex. Very powerful version of it right there by Del Rio. And Ziggler kicks out at 2. And there we see that semi-glitched but still cool-looking jumping DDT for the near fall. As the League of Nations looks on. There we see the Enziguri. And Del Rio was working, trying to work the arm for most of the match, wherever he could, to set up for this cross arm breaker. And there it is. He got the tap out. So, simple strategy.
Here's your winner and the new Intercontinental Champion.
I can't believe it.
ADR.
And the first match of the night comes to an end in thrilling fashion.
If that's the type of action we're going to get all night long, I can't wait to see the rest of the card unfold.
That match certainly lived up to the expectations
like,
of
"You
what you would see
picked
here
against
at
me.
Money in the Bank.
Now look what's around my shoulder.
Championship match is on the line, and it's all happening next.
We have the club against the Shield.
A championship match, what we've all been waiting for.
Yeah, so these guys have been feuding the whole month of June in my universe mode. The second that Dean Ambrose defeated Brock Lesnar in the championship rematch, he beat Brock for the title to get it back, and then he beat Brock in the rematch. So in Dean's, as far as he was concerned, he was done with Brock. On to the next one, and the next one was the phenomenal AJ Styles. But at the same time, the club won a #1 contenders match, and so they could be next in line to challenge for the WWE Tag Team Champions, who are the Shield, Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins. So it's kind of cool how that all kind of came together at the same time. We have AJ challenging Dean Ambrose for the WWE Championship in the main event, and we have the Shield against the club for the Tag Team Championships. So we'll see which faction reigns supreme here first. I really should be talking since Sony blocks out the copyrighted music on the stream. But I don't know, I always find myself rocking out to these theme songs. We are the omen in the sky. More than what you bargained for. Something, something, omen in the sky. Yeah, 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 yeah. I have no business being in a rock band, but I am. Leave it on the stage and not in the video game live stream. You guys can't hear the theme, but I'm sure you can still picture it in your heads.
Corey, I can't think of a better way to kick off this night. I don't know. Part of me hoped Saxton would have got lost on the way to the announce table. That definitely would have made things better, but no such luck.
Proving themselves to be a dominant team in my universe mode so far. But I was hoping the club would come in and invade in my universe and kind of do a little better than they did when they first came in. I want them to really make an impact. So even though I picked the Shield in my pick'em game with my boy Miles in the chat, I don't know if I want to say I'm rooting for the club, but you know, it definitely won't be a bad thing if they win. Yeah, love it. In HD and everything.
Introducing the challengers. At a combined weight of 505 pounds, Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows, the club.
Too sweet, baby.
And introducing the champions. At a combined weight of 482 pounds, they are the WWE Tag Team Champions, Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins, the Shield.
This has all the makings of a legendary night.
What I really enjoy about the Shield being Tag Team Champions is you have two bona fide main eventers there in Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns. And for them to be holding the Tag Team Championship, it really elevates the prestige of that title.
It's go time, fellas.
Oh, man,
This is basically, you know, a world title match only for tag teams. This could be a main event, so hopefully it gives Gallows and Anderson a little bit of a rub there.
Getting his attention with a vicious strike. Clearly, Roman Reigns feels there's nobody in the locker room more worthy to be considered number one. How do you see him getting it done here tonight?
A multiple-time WWE champion, Roman Reigns has what it takes to not just win this match, but to dominate it as well.
Well, he's trained all his life to be here. It's either going to pay off or not. We'll see real soon.
Seth Rollins is one of the most complete competitors you'll find in sports entertainment. The WWE Universe knows that when Seth has a goal in sight, the man is unstoppable.
WWE has a 10-count system. They want to get him back in the ring.
Absolutely has to get back in the ring.
There's no way around it.
Somehow has to. Oh, and he makes the tag.
That was a game changer right
Hurry
there,
up and
Michael.
tag Gallows, man. There you go.
Roman Reigns
doesn't stop Roman from building momentum there. Coming in like a house of fire.
Luke Gallows starting to stall a bit here.
Number one contender or not, you'd hope he brought his A game here tonight.
It's no secret that quick tags lead to success in the tag team division. And I'd say the quicker he can make that tag here, the better their chances of winning will be.
He just tagged in, too.
Punch! This just might be enough for him to take the victory here.
No way, nerd.
And what a reversal from Luke Gallows. Carl Anderson tags
Gallows
in.
went ahead and made that tag. Like, hey, I'm not ready yet, brother.
Wow, Roman Reigns is being controlled.
A bit of a wrestling slam.
Oh, Roman Reigns unable to be contained. Carl Anderson starting to slow down a bit here.
Roman's taking out the club by his damn self.
If he doesn't mount an offense soon.
The beauty of tag team competition is that he doesn't need to take the entire brunt of the opposition's attack. Though the thought of
There! Here's his chance to win this.
Oh, rope break, right? Oh, no, the Gallows has the ref distracted.
He's on the ropes and the ref wisely
And he had the rope break.
stops the count.
Nope.
Oh, no, a
Double
counter.
team move for you. Yep, he's going to try to drag him, but I knew Roman was going to fight out of that.
Watch out,
Nice
Roman
belly to
Reigns is on the
belly.
attack now.
Overhead version. Love those.
With the tag is Seth Rollins.
Dragging Anderson to the Shield's corner. Smart
That
tag
one
team
misses
wrestling.
big time. Better luck next time.
Seth Rollins in some trouble here, and you have to assume his partner is just itching to get in there right about now.
The good news for him is that his opponent's offense is
Inverted
likely packing a little less of a
Frankenstein.
punch, considering all the damage he was able to inflict earlier in this match.
Rollins dragging Anderson back to
He
his
has a
corner.
one-man gang in there.
Yeah, the
Carl
guillotine.
Anderson is looking very critical now. It looks like he's starting to feel the pressure of competing in this championship match.
If he could just make it to his
There you go.
corner,
What's this
these
move
guys
called? The Avra
Super
Cadabra?
tag. Game, set, match. This one is over.
Seth
Cadabra?
Rollins is
It's something
rolling
like
now.
weird like that. We got here
He
Shadow
lands the strike
Wizard.
with great accuracy.
He might just be out, guys.
I agree. He hasn't moved one bit.
Oh, is this the ripcord knee?
What a knee strike from the Kingslayer.
Man, look quickly
Is it
into
gonna
the
be
cover
over just
with the
like
title
that?
on the line. The
Wow.
championship does not change hands.
I mean, it wasn't a school. I don't think it was a squash, but like the Shield did kind of have most of the momentum in the match. Man, just kind of hoping the club put up a little more of a fight. Is this a sign of things to come? There we see the ripcord knee by Seth Rollins. Let's see it again from another angle. As Roman comes in to prevent Gallows from breaking up the pin, and that's all she wrote. I mean, credit to Gallows, he did counter whatever Roman was running at him to do.
And still,
And then-
WWE Tag Team Champions, Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins.
Still
The
champs.
Shield.
And the tag champs pick up yet another impressive victory.
Now that's having a game plan and executing it to perfection.
What an exciting match for the Tag Team Championship. Thank you for watching.
Is this an omen of things to come? Does this mean Dean Ambrose is going to retain his WWE Championship in the main event? We're going to find out. As far as pick'ems
We have a
go,
great
I
match
think
coming
I'm
up next.
1-1.
We have one of the best talents on the roster to date against an imposing adversary.
Gonna settle the score.
Go home, WWE 2K18. You are trashed. That is not Angelo Dawkins. I mean, that's not Apollo Crews. That's Angelo Dawkins. But it's supposed to be Apollo Crews against Ryback. So this is an in-game rivalry. And earlier on in the month, Ryback defeated Apollo Crews just like that. I think it was like almost a squash. Then they had a rematch the next week, and Apollo Crews beat Ryback just like that. And Ryback demanded a rematch, and then Ryback lost again to Apollo Crews. And, you know, Ryback had to get in like a sneak attack, you know, a blind side, you know, because he's frustrated that he lost twice. And Apollo Crews defeated someone on the go-home edition of Raw. I don't have my laptop on me. I can't recall, but I do know Ryback got involved there. So this is the grudge match. And in my pick'em, I picked Apollo Crews.
Making his way to the ring from Sin City, weighing in at 291 pounds, the monster, Ryan Reeves.
Ryback.
Guys, what better way to start the night off than with this one?
I can't think of a better match to kick the night off, Michael. In fact, we haven't even gotten started yet, and I can assure you
that's how you know
that
it's a
this will be
good-looking call.
tough
When they
match to follow.
zoom in on him, and the face still looks good. Whoever
I don't think I remember the
created
last
this
time
call
he
in
looked this
communications,
motivated, guys.
I don't know your name,
Scary
but
thought, Cole.
damn
Even
good
before
job.
tonight, I don't think I've seen too many superstars more motivated than him.
I only download diamond rated calls. Nothing but the best in my universe mode. He comes out to the bodybuilder generic track. Just to give you guys an idea. He's a rising star in my universe
And
mode.
his opponent
Apollo
from
Crews.
Stone Mountain, Georgia, weighing in at 241 pounds, Apollo Crews.
I see some action in the chat.
Boy, is
Just
Apollo
to
Crews put
reiterate,
together or
I'm
what?
staying off
It's
the
like he's
chat.
chiseled out of
I'm up for
granite.
this show just because I'm behind, just because, you know, with life, you got work, you
And
got
I'd
family,
also like to add that
you
this
got
match will
errands,
go a long
you
way in
know, I'm in a
determining the
band,
pecking order
doing
here
shows
in
and whatnot, and I'm
WWE.
trying the best
Yeah,
I
he's
can to
hoping his
keep up to
stock
date
continues
with
to rise.
wrestling
A
today
loss here, though,
and
would
my universe
certainly
mode.
crush those hopes.
So I don't want to hop on the chat and get spoiled, because I always do. I always ask them, please, no spoilers, and then people always just like, oh, okay, I'm just going to tell you what happens anyway. You won't mind, right? So to fight that, I'm just staying off the chat for this one until I'm all caught up. But I will be doing commentary, which I normally don't do for non-pay-per-view universe mode events. If Miles is in the chat room, hopefully you can see the pics that I posted there before everyone jumped on the chat. If not, then I'm also going to be saying them over as the matches progress.
All right, it's time to get this match
So
going.
here I pick.
Here we go, guys, and I'd say
Crews.
Sunrise, Florida is in for one heck of a match here.
Also, since I'm not on the chat, I can't read what you guys are saying. I just see the action on the top right of my screen.
We're witnessing a level of punishment that can only be described as severe. He put some mustard on that one.
So yeah, I think the first match between these guys, Ryback pretty much dominated the whole match.
Let's talk about Reeves for a
And
moment.
then
You're the so-called
Apollo Crews
expert, so
defeated
what can we
Ryback
expect from him
handily
tonight?
twice.
Listen, this could go either way.
So
Now, I'm not a patient man, but even I know. We'll just
yeah,
have
it
to
looks
wait
like
and see
Crews
how
has
this
the
plays
advantage
out.
again right now.
And it's times like these where he just hopes he worked hard enough, long enough to get the victory here.
There we go, counter. Fighting out of it. Ooh, sudden power move. But there we go, another counter by Apollo Crews.
Here's Crews with some offense of his own.
He looks strong and he looks almost just as jacked, but he's somewhat smaller than the big guy. Is the big guy going to lose 3 times in a row, or is he going to show that dominance that he showed the first time these two met?
Apollo Crews appearing uneasy here. We all know, though, this guy has plenty of fight left in him.
He seemed more motivated than ever heading into this match, which makes me think he still has plenty of fight left in him.
Setting him up. What's he going for here? Avalanche back suplex. Is that a wake-up taunt?
Just carrying the opposition here.
But you can't carry your opponent all day. You gotta make
Oh.
a move eventually.
Hangman.
Pays for that one.
There we go. Maybe that's just what Apollo Crews needed. As Apollo Crews has a neck crank in there. Going for a springboard maneuver.
Now it's Reeves struggling a bit. He's going to want to make sure this doesn't snowball out of control.
Yeah, he's taking on some offense here, but that's to be expected, especially considering who he's in the ring with.
I'd say it's still
that used to be Curtis Axel's finisher.
Given the way he's wired, you know he'll be looking to make a splash here soon.
Deadlift, gut-wrench suplex.
Never saw it coming.
Near fall for sure.
This one's far from over.
One count.
Just powered out.
I think the first time we saw that elbow move in a video game was CM Punk. If I'm not mistaken.
He clearly did his homework heading into tonight.
And his moveset. Here we go. Another suplex. This time from the big guy.
Cruz absorbing some offense here. I'd say he's starting to feel the pressure a bit.
That confidence he had on his face at the start of this match sure has disappeared, and with good reason. He's taken quite a beating. A very crucial part in the match for him here. He simply cannot let his opponent gain too much momentum.
Cool, Byron. So, like I said, Ryback won the first match pretty handily. And then Cruz defeated Ryback in the next two matches that these two guys had.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
Nice counter. But what I'm trying to say is those three matches before this one were all fairly quick.
Starting to look
this one is like the first match between these two guys. It's like
this match is trending in a bad direction for him. Beautiful enziguri by Apollo.
So the loser is not going to have any excuse. He tried his best.
Just witnessed
in the end,
art of shredding a rival
the winner
to pieces.
is the winner. How corny is that sound? Clothesline him out of the ring, but Apollo Cruz counters him as Ryback goes crashing to the outside, and Cruz shows him a little bit of the taunt business.
He's still down, Byron.
Things definitely aren't looking very good for him right now.
Oh, looks like a deadlift German suplex on the outside.
Tremendous damage to the shoulder. We might be looking at a broken nose here. And some trouble here now for Reeves. He might just have nothing left to give.
It's Michael Cole talk.
He's definitely
if you had blood turned on,
Ryback
would definitely be
keep this match in the ring.
Yeah, but he's
5 count usually in all the old WWE games. That's when the AI is supposed to throw you back in the ring.
And he's heading back in. Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like he's not going to go quietly. No superstar.
Looks like Apollo Cruz wanted to go for that moonsault, but Ryback countered it.
Reverses that one.
And Cruz in turn countered him.
It's got to be hard to rebound from that one.
I was expecting another quick one-sided affair, but no, this is a nice little competitive match as Apollo Cruz gets ready for another deadlift, gut wrench.
Oh, I think this man means business.
I can't speak. And another deadlift, gut wrench, suplex.
Apollo unleashing an all-out assault.
And he gets him with the counter.
He's going to go for the meat hook again, but Apollo Cruz counters it with a nice power slam.
This could be it for him, guys.
Yeah, he's on Dream Street.
Standing shooting
star. That has got
Corey Graves messed me up.
He's sending a message to the entire WWE.
Look at that. Ryback completely no-sells it.
He doesn't appear to be in a hurry to get up here.
Ryback is like, you did nothing to me, dude.
What a shot. If you take many more like that, you're going to resemble a heavy bag. Cruz able to avoid damage there.
I thought he was going to go for the finisher, but instead, nice.
With some offense of his own.
Back suplex. And now he's setting it up. Apollo Cruz. Ooh, what a maneuver!
That spinning sit-out powerbomb. That should do it.
And that did it.
The pinfall and the victory.
Apollo Cruz defeats Ryback 3 times in a row. Ryback put up more of a fight in this pay-per-view match between these guys.
Yeah, hard-fought victory for this superstar.
Cruz wins in the end. Oh, what's this?
Yeah, look at it. His opponent, sore loser.
Yeah, but apparently it backfired. That's what you get for not accepting a loss.
And now the celebration can begin.
Jeez. Very good match. It wasn't bad. 3-star match. Ryback goes to attack Cruz, who just repels him, clotheslining him out of the ring. Ryback can't catch a break in that rivalry.
And it's coming up next. We have Charlotte versus Sasha Banks.
The crowd is buzzing. Championship match on tap.
Speaking of not being able to catch a break, when this rivalry started, I believe Charlotte was the champion, and Sasha Banks defeated her and kind of turned heel on her friend in the process. And at Payback, Sasha Banks won the women's championship, and then faced Charlotte in the rematch in an Extreme Rules match at WWE Extreme Rules, where Sasha retained. And so it would seem like throughout this whole rivalry, Charlotte can't catch a break, even though now and then, she kind of strikes back and, regains a little bit of momentum on her own to let Sasha know that, Charlotte's not completely out of the fight. But is the third time going to be the charm for Charlotte Flair? We're going to find out. Ric Flair's all banned from ringside for this pay-per-view match as well.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
One fall.
And it's for the WWE Women's Championship.
As she makes her way to the ring, don't forget, Charlotte claims to be genetically superior than the rest of the women's roster.
Well, you do know who her father is, right, Michael?
And as the latest rankings show, she comes into tonight number 7 in the women's division.
Well, I assure you, that's not where she wants to be. But it's still impressive nonetheless, especially when you take into consideration just how much talent is in the women's division right now.
It doesn't matter that she's ranked number 7 in the game, because she is embroiled in a bitter rivalry against the champion. And yeah, I was gonna say Charlotte's the former champ who's owed a rematch, but I mean, Sasha Banks already beat Charlotte in the rematch the month prior at WWE Extreme Rules. And on the go-home edition of Raw, Sasha attacked her with a kendo stick. So this is going to be an Extreme Rules rematch. And Charlotte's going to look to beat Sasha and show her that she can get extreme.
It's time for our first match of the night, guys, and it looks like we have quite the contest coming up.
And good luck to those who have to follow this one. You're going to need it.
WWE Universe.
What about you, Corey? Do you like her chances here tonight?
I like her chances every night, Cole. In fact, I'd say she's without a doubt one of the most talented women we've ever seen in WWE.
Just going to say WWE Universe, letting her know how they feel. Not a bad show so far. It's only getting started. We had Ziggler and Del Rio. That match was alright. Club and Shield. That match was alright. And then Ryback and Cruz, which wasn't bad. So wow, we're already in the 4th match. This show is flying by. So I picked Cruz in the last match, and this one I pick Charlotte. Even though Sasha's defeated her 2 times already at pay-per-view events.
From the Queen City, Charlotte.
She's definitely WWE Universe's pick to win this match, as they let her hear their appreciation.
The champion from Boston, Massachusetts.
Represent.
She is the WWE Women's Champion, Sasha Banks.
Don't
my
go
city.
anywhere.
Boston against Charlotte, North Carolina. I was there for the first time a couple months ago. It was only a layover, but yeah, I'm counting it.
The superstars are ready, and so are we. Here we go.
When you have competitors on the level of these women, you just know it's going to be a great match.
Oh, chain wrestling off the
guys,
gate.
And I'd say
Snap
Sunrise,
suplex.
Florida is in for one heck of a match here.
Great offense by Charlotte.
Ooh, what a forearm. Why are they booing her, though? I thought they liked her.
What kind of
This
attack
chin
is she
checker.
going about here?
Hey, Charlotte says she's genetically superior to everybody else here in WWE, and given who her father is, who are we to doubt her?
Oh, Meteora. Sasha's got the neck crank on Charlotte.
The champ to the top turnbuckle.
This is going to be a double knees.
I think Sasha Banks is done playing.
I think she wants to go for another Meteora, this time off the top.
Sasha Banks is making her presence
crossbody.
known. Quick pin attempt here. Very curious move to go for a pinfall at this point.
Yeah, this is way too early to be going for the win.
A kick to the gut. That'll double you over.
Hey, get in a pin attempt when you can. That's what I always say.
Sasha Banks got her there.
Tornado DDT. And look at the boss showing off in front of the crowd here in Sunrise, Florida. These two are battling for
And she hits
momentum
the
right
drop
now.
kick.
Charlotte hits a big drop kick. That's right, this is an Extreme Rules rematch from their encounter last month.
Incredible.
There was a lot of force behind that one.
Oh, yeah, here's Charlotte.
Makes a lot of sense. I mean, because Sasha attacked Charlotte this past Monday night on Raw with a kendo stick to set up this Extreme Rules rematch. And so Charlotte, getting on a kendo stick of her own, getting a little bit of revenge. Nice press there by Sasha Banks. No count out, so she's just going to work on Charlotte on the outside, on the ramp.
Big miss right there.
She wasn't even close, Michael.
There we go. Charles got the kendo stick back. Gonna get some
What a
more
shot.
revenge.
That was the perfect strike. That's what you call getting drilled. She's got the shoulders down. And an easy kick out.
That would have been a shocker. She's got to find a way to get up here, guys. That won't be easy, Michael, given the beating she's taken so far. Look at her go.
Uh-oh, Sasha Banks is looking at it.
Going for the bankrupt. Going for the bankrupt. She hits it.
She's got a chance to win it here.
Oh my God, this match hasn't even barely gotten extreme yet. Sasha's looking to put her away already. Maybe she will. Setting up for the bank statement. This really could be it. Oh my God. This could be it. She could tap out here. Oh
And
no.
she escapes this.
And she goes for a pin. Oh my God, what if this is the end? No, Sasha kicks out. It would have been very anticlimactic, but I mean, hell, this game...
Look at her here. She's just reveling in the
sometimes
opportunity
does
to make
that.
a mockery of her opponent.
Sasha was out of the way, runs right back. Boom, again, gets countered.
Charlotte with a nice reversal.
Reverse DDT there.
It looks like Charlotte is setting a very good pace.
Now another neck crank hold by Charlotte. Probably the locker room's favorite wear down hold.
This is going to be big, one way or another.
Charlotte going for it here.
Charlotte is measuring, and Charlotte does what she does best. Incoming. Look at the look in her eyes.
Rana.
She's in the zone now.
She's going right back
she's
to
not
the
getting
top.
up.
Well, she better if
For
she
the
wants to win this
high-risk
match.
maneuver. She wants to pull
We've
out all
seen
the
this
stops.
before.
Oh, but she missed. Charlotte, hungry to get
She's
her
going for the cover.
women's title back. Sasha looking to capitalize, but
kick out just in time.
Nice kick out
Charlotte
there.
barely kicks out.
And a test here for Charlotte. She has to formulate a plan quickly
Look at
to
that.
get things going.
Rubbing salt
Momentum
in the
doesn't appear
wound.
to be on the challenger's side here tonight.
I don't think
Sasha
I've ever
going
seen
for
her
the bankrupt,
absorb
but just
this
got
much
countered.
punishment, Cole. If
What's
she
this?
can somehow pull this one off, it would be
Page out
nothing
of
short of
Becky
Charlotte
Lynch's
into
book
the cover.
there.
And the champ kicks out.
With
Clearly
exploder
not enough
suplex.
damage done.
I think she's trying to prove a point here.
Man, imagine if Sasha defeats
Using her
Charlotte
knee.
for the third time in a row. She would have beaten Charlotte for the title, then retained Charlotte,
Sasha
then
Banks
retained
is
the
showing a
title
lot
against
of heart here,
Charlotte.
but can she
and then
turn this around
once
in her
again
favor?
beat
This
Charlotte
title
again
defense
for a
is starting to
one more
take it
time
out
for
of her,
good
guys.
measure.
Not for nothing, but how many times
Charlotte,
is she going to
this is
use
a
this
must-win
finisher?
match for her.
Mix it up already.
Here.
If that doesn't end it, I don't know what will.
Michael Cole said it much better than I did. She's pissed. She's got the kendo
Oh,
stick.
man, she's rolling now.
And the assault
Oh, there it
continues.
is.
Boy,
Getting her
is she
revenge.
ever ruthless.
No more friends. We are enemies
Back in the ring
now.
now. That move at this juncture of the match makes the intention unmistakable to be
This is a big
She
move
is
here
on
for.
fire.
Ooh!
The champ is in a bad way
What
here.
a
We might be
counter by
witnessing the
Charlotte.
shoulders down.
I was just going to
Championship
say
on the
that
line.
the bankrupt is like
showing right now is absolutely
Sasha
unreal.
Banks is
With all the
like
damage done, you have
one of her
to
most
wonder
powerful
how
moves.
much
Every
more
time
it
she hits a
take.
bankrupt, the bank statement is right behind it, and so is the finish.
What's the
Charlotte,
queen got in mind
Charlotte
now,
fought right out of
Byron?
that.
How about natural selection?
We might have a new champion here, guys.
Could she do it? Could she finally do
With the
it?
title on the
Is she
line.
finally going to beat Sasha? She did it!
This is unbelievable. The championship changes hands.
Charlotte gets her revenge and gets back her championship after losing it 2 months ago to Sasha at Payback. The irony, she lost it at Payback, but she got her payback here tonight at Money in the Bank. There we see a high impact Russian leg sweep for a near fall. As Sasha kicks out, and then there it is, natural selection. I was just saying that Sasha always used the bankrupt to set up for the bank statement. It's usually a death sentence, but Charlotte fought out, hit the natural selection, and there we have it.
Charlotte.
Kicking off the night with an impressive victory.
And you just know the rest of the card is watching in the back, wondering how in the world they're going to follow that.
That match certainly lived up to the expectations of what you would see here at Money in the Bank.
She did it. 2 months of bitter rivalry with her former best friend, attacking her from behind, blindsiding her. She finally did it. She got her WWE Women's Championship back at Money in the Bank. 4 stars. Amazing match. That's for you to decide.
We've been waiting a long time for this one. The championship is up for grabs right here, next.
It'll be Randy Orton versus Chris Jericho.
This is what these superstars dream about, a chance for a title.
I think originally I had picked Randy Orton, but I mean, I just can't pick against my boy Chris Jericho there. So he's my formal pick to win this match. I don't know. I lost count how I'm doing in the picking game, but I'm sure if Miles is watching, he'll let me know. If he's watching, the title, my pick'em title is on the line, or I forget who's champion, you and me. But if I'm the champion, it is definitely on the line, and even though I'm not on the chat.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
One
and
fall.
is for the United States Championship.
We already had 2 title changes tonight. Are we going to see a
By the sound in
third?
the arena right now, this crowd is ready for the United States Championship match to get underway.
Hey, they're not the only ones ready for this one. I've been looking forward to this match all night.
Without a doubt, a big opportunity for him here tonight, Byron.
Yeah, it really is, Michael, and he doesn't seem like the type of guy who's just going to squander an opportunity like this. I expect to see him push the champ to the limit here tonight.
Well, it would seem that the onus is on the United States champion Chris Jericho to defeat Randy Orton in this rematch. And if he defeats Randy Orton, then it would seem like he would be done with the Viper. He won the title, Jericho won the title back, and then beat Orton in the rematch, so that would indicate that their business would be finished. So, Randy Orton's got to win this. If he wins it, Jericho will get a rematch, and it'll be up to Orton to beat Jericho a second time in a row and win the rivalry. Here's Jericho's stablemates, Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, banned from ringside. This is going to be a one-on-one match.
Few people make an entrance quite like Chris Jericho. He definitely knows how to get people's attention, that's for sure.
And Byron, I would say these guys look more than ready to start this match.
So is this crowd, Michael, and justifiably so. This one's going to be simply amazing.
It's up to him to defeat Randy Orton in the championship rematch if he wants to end this. He's my pick to win, though. So I'm going to be rooting for him the whole match. This Money in the Bank pay-per-view has been kind of fun so far. Good matches. Here we see the United States champion getting ready to do battle.
Introducing the challenger from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 250 pounds. He is the Apex Predator, the Viper, Randy Orton. Introducing the champion from Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, weighing in at 227 pounds, he is the United States champion, Chris Jericho.
Randy Orton gets 2 nicknames, Jericho just doesn't get any. JoJo, you know what happens? You know what happens when you get Randy Orton 2 nicknames and you don't call me any, huh? You wanna know what happens? You just made the list. But you know what? The only nickname that matters is Chris Jericho, WWE United States Champion. That's right. Ring that bell.
The collar and elbow tie-up in a battle for control here.
Side headlock takedown. Randy Orton already got a headlock on. Oof. Sam Jericho careening with those European uppercuts.
Strike, and that nailed him.
And now the Viper, the Snake, stomping a mud hole in his opponent.
Let's quickly
Jericho
discuss
fights out of the DDT attempt.
How do you see him getting it
go
done
for a
here
scoop
tonight?
slam, but
Believe it or not, guys, Chris Jericho may very well be doing the best work of his career right now. And considering what he's accomplished over the years, that's really saying something.
Hits him with the uppercut.
I'd say Jericho's best work would probably be that era where he feuded with Shawn Michaels.
Every step
like
Randy Orton takes has a purpose. Every moment
everyone
has a
troglodytes.
meaning. The Viper's sole objective is to take his opponent out.
I'm also a big fan of when he used to come out in the Attitude Era before his match with his opponent. He would just talk trash on the ramp and mispronounce his opponent's names. That was a good time as well. And the stuff that he's doing nowadays is great. So Jericho, always a top-notch performer.
To the outside, which will start the referee's count.
But Jericho's tired of Randy Orton being in his business, and Jericho wants to beat Randy Orton tonight and finally put the Viper behind him.
Seeing the Viper stalk his adversaries
but
is chilling.
when you put a Viper behind you, I'm not sure that's
the snap of the RKO is more than the beginning of the end of the match.
When it comes to the danger and crossing paths with Randy Orton, you have the family lineage of a third-generation superstar running through his veins, and you have Venom, and that's a devastating combination.
I knew he was going to pull the rope back. I don't know what that move's called.
Quick
near
pin
fall.
attempt here. And he kicks out.
Not even
nice
a 1
kick
count. Soccer ball kick to the back. I know that kills. Orton about to do that rope trick again.
Randy Orton is a third-generation superstar who fearlessly took his family name into the 21st century. Orton was a member of the faction known as Evolution, and in 2004, he became the youngest world heavyweight champion of all time.
Gotta wonder how this is gonna end, Byron.
Whatever happens, it's not going to be good. I can tell you that.
That's one way of getting rid of it.
Hey, it
Jericho's
doesn't
like,
matter
not
how
a
you
third
get
time,
out, just
fool.
as long as you get out.
I said earlier, Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn banned from ringside. We're going to see how Jericho does by himself.
He misses
Oh, he
the
misses
dive.
the senton.
And unfortunately for him, there was
He's not going to go quietly.
No superstar worth his salt ever does.
Randy Orton's
Oh,
been a
looked
part
like he was
of
about to go
factions,
for the
led his own
walls.
faction, and is regarded as one of the most decorated WWE champions of all time. The Viper is also at epic rivalries with The Undertaker, John Cena, Triple H, Daniel Bryan, The Shield, and Seth Rollins.
Something else we need to remember, guys, is that in 2013, Orton became the first ever WWE World Heavyweight Champion. He reunited with the Evolution and became the face of WWE. Orton made headlines thanks to his brutal battles with Brock Lesnar and forming a shocking alliance with the Wyatt family.
Wow, the WWE Universe in Sunrise, Florida.
The Apex Predator
Sounds like
might
they're
be
chanting
fading
for
here.
Jericho.
Man, Chris Jericho, what offense.
I have to tell you, the RKO from Randy Orton is a thing of beauty. But unless
He can do
It's
it
about
here.
time they reanimated that.
And the champ kicks out.
Yeah, he's not done yet.
Showing
Or
off some of his
animate a
speed
different
there.
counter to the powerbomb.
Ain't no stopping him now.
Like that. Usually the walk slap counter in the old WWE games is like near
I
fall.
think that kick out surprised everyone.
Nice kick out there.
Almost had me.
Oh, and he's still down, Byron.
Might have me
He's
here.
definitely
Setting
not
up.
looking very good for him right now.
He's setting up.
Randy Orton.
RKO! My God, is it going to be over just like that? 1, 2.
He just won't stay down.
Jericho kicks out.
gotta love that type of resiliency.
Jericho still in the fight.
He's looking to stretch him from one end of the ring to the other. Pays for that one.
Come on, baby.
The quick reversal there by
Internet
Randy
connection
Orton.
quality is
Chris
not
Jericho
enough
doing a
to...
great job of turning that around.
Well, I just got to notice that my internet connection is
Got a
not
little
up to
something
snuff. So if
brewing
I
here.
cut out, you're going to know why.
Gang in there.
Here we go. Vintage Jericho here.
That's just
Double
great
axe
execution.
Takes him down in a major way, too.
Counter here.
That's
Flips the script
completely
on him
split
there.
on Jericho.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Oh, and a terrific reversal by Chris Jericho.
There we go. This could be it for Randy Orton. This could be it for Randy Orton. Is he going to tap? I think
You
he's
can
going
see
to
the wear
tap.
and tear that this
Looks to
fight
me
is
like he's
taking
gonna
out of
tap.
these men.
Is he going to tap? Oh, no, he
He
fought
breaks it.
out.
I can't believe it.
I can't believe I'm gonna say that.
He could pin
2
his
count.
opponent right here. 2. New champ. No.
Look at the look on his opponent's face, Cole. He can't believe it.
Ready. Oh, he's going to go for the RKO, but he got countered.
And here comes Orton.
Orton working over the head like only he can. And he's setting up for the dripping DDT. And he hit it.
This might be the end of the road for him, Byron.
Well, if he can't get back to his feet, you're absolutely right.
Classic Orton pose. Orton feeling confident. The WWE United States Championship is coming back home with him.
He misses there.
You just can't miss by that much, Cole.
And another powerbomb X-Fanner. Oh, nope.
Not today.
DDT counter this time. And another neck crank by the Viper.
This is a grueling championship match.
Jericho.
Nobody wants to lose this opportunity.
Shoot to the corner.
Wait a minute.
Wow, I thought he was gone.
What was he going to go for there?
Look at this. He is a one-man gang in there.
Nice counter by Orton.
Shoulders down. This could be it.
It's like a near fall to me.
2. New champion. No, that was so close.
Yeah, but he's hurt, guys.
WWE Universe and Sunrise loving this match. What's he going to go for here?
Nice
Via
job
the
by
head.
Randy Orton there.
Another dripping DDT.
We know what the Viper's doing. Yeah, Randy Orton was in position.
Man.
Game, set, match. This one is over. Yeah, talk about a bumpy landing.
Jericho to the corner. Jericho counters out of it.
Homework heading into
I
tonight.
think Orton's trying to do the avalanche RKO, but Jericho staying 2 steps ahead.
Now there's the counter.
Ready. He's going to try to go for it again.
Hold on, guys. This isn't good.
No question about it, Cole.
Is that what he's going to do? I think so. He's got the head. Avalanche RKO.
Just when you thought he had nothing left.
I didn't think
Jericho
this
looks like
rivalry
he's
could
out.
get any hotter, but I guess I was wrong.
1, 2, 3. We got a
New champion.
United States champion. With that said, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to run to the bathroom real quick, because this pay-per-view is just so exciting so far.
Here is your winner and the new United States champion. He is the Apex Predator, the Viper, Randy Orton.
And that's a win to start off the night.
If that's the type of action we're going to get all night long, I can't wait to see the rest of the card unfold.
Plenty more action still to come here tonight, folks.
Oh, sorry about that, guys, but nature called and I had to answer it. But
Up
now
next
I'm
is
back.
an encounter that set a new standard for competition in sports entertainment.
Chaos, mayhem, I love it.
And now the time has finally come for the co-main event of the evening. The Money in the Bank ladder match. Year one of my universe mode, because obviously this is this universe mode is mirroring 2016, and I think this universe mode is going to see two Money in the Bank pay-per-views, one pre-brand split and one post-brand split with the new stage. So who's going to win the first one? Who's going to win the 2016 one? I had picked Brock Lesnar. But I like how Jack Swagger's in it. I like how Neville's in it. I like guys in my game. I like the undercard guys that like end up finding success. Wow, I can't talk tonight. The guys on the card that are on TV, they're usually, you know, on the lower end, on main event, on superstars. You know, I love seeing them succeed, at least in my universe mode. So seeing Jack Swagger and Neville in there is really good stuff. And maybe because they're the only two baby faces in the match. But with the Money in the Bank briefcase, any of these guys can do damage. Any of these guys are a threat. But it's just something fun about seeing an underdog like Swagger and Neville, you know, challenging for the world title. Even though I know Swagger's been at the mountaintop before. There's my pick.
From Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 295
Heyman banned from ringside. This is a manager's banned from ringside match, except for
Here we
Del
go,
Rio.
guys. It's Money in the Bank ladder match time.
And one of these superstars will walk away tonight with the opportunity of a lifetime. A guaranteed world championship match at the time and place of their choosing.
This is without a doubt a big-time match for him, guys. I don't think he can afford to come up short in this one.
I'd say that statement is more true now than ever before. That's how heated the competition here in WWE is right now.
Let me see that pyro. Yeah. So like I said, Dean Ambrose won the WWE title back from Brock Lesnar a couple months ago. And last month he defeated Brock Lesnar in the championship rematch. And usually when the champion defeats the challenger or the former champion, you know, in the rematch, usually the loser ends up, you know, going back to the back of the line. But if Brock Lesnar ends up winning the Money in the Bank, he's going to go right to Dean Ambrose and be like, hey, surprise, the Beast is back.
And from Perry, Oklahoma,
We
weighing in
the
at
people.
275 pounds, the All-American Jack
Swagger.
Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is the match we've all been waiting for. The Money in the Bank ladder match.
I can only imagine what must be going through the minds of these superstars, Cole, as they get ready to battle for what is essentially a career-making opportunity.
I mean, Swagger's a former winner. I mean, is he
Well,
the
I think
only
we can
former
all
winner
agree
in the
that
match?
this will be no easy match for him here tonight.
Yeah, but you can say that about every match here on the card. There's no such thing as a cakewalk here in the WWE.
Swagger's ready. He's already, you know, won a couple of matches that people bet against him to win. He won the qualifier to be in this match, so if he can only take it one step further and win this match, his career will be right back on track. I don't know about you guys, but whenever this guy's music hits, it's got so much bass. If my surround sound system's on, you know, people downstairs, people in the other rooms, they better look out. Because they're going to feel the bass of Bray. Like it never fails. Even with the surround sound system off, even the TV has enough bass to really, you know, do damage. looks cool. Well done, 2K animators. That looks cool. Love the darkness. We won't see the sun again for years to come. It's broken out of love. Man, you remember when this guy first debuted? Oh, I get goosebumps just thinking about that moment. Is he gonna be Mr. Money in the
Given the
Bank?
participants, this match might very well steal the show, guys.
Yeah, and I think you could go so far as to say it has the
you
makings
imagine
of a match of the
he
year
wins the Money in
candidate.
the Bank, and whenever he cashes it in, that
Well, he definitely looks fired up for
Thing
this one,
hits.
wouldn't you say, Corey?
Yeah,
the
he's
champion
definitely
is
ready
like,
to
oh,
get this
no,
one
is that what I think
underway,
it
Cole.
is?
He's not the only one. Would you
There'll
listen
be
to
a
this
good
crowd?
implementation in
Wow.
like a future game. You guys can't hear the riff, but I can. Kevin Owens.
And from Maryville, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 266 pounds, Kevin Owens.
Hope you're ready, guys. It's Money in the Bank ladder match time.
Oh, I'm ready, Michael. I just hope these superstars are ready. It doesn't get much more dangerous than a ladder match, especially when a championship opportunity is on the line.
2K18 Kevin Owens is yet to win a world title.
Well, he
so,
definitely looks ready for what's ahead of him here tonight, that's
yeah.
for sure.
I'd agree with that, Michael. In fact, I don't remember the last time I saw him in better shape than he's in right now.
He hasn't won a world title yet in this incarnation of the game. So it's definitely in his best interest to win that golden briefcase that you see up there and win his first one. You know he's opportunist enough to cash in whenever he wants.
Kansas City, weighing in at 275 pounds, Baron Corbin.
It's the lone
Rising
wolf,
star
Baron
from
Corbin.
NXT.
And you can't help but wonder, Michael, if the end of days are coming out here tonight.
That's all a rising star
Allow
would
me to point
need
out
is
just how
win the
focused he
Money in the
appears to
Bank.
be here tonight.
I noticed
Give him
the
a
same
little
thing, Cole. In
HOV
fact,
lane,
looks to me like he'll settle
progress.
for nothing short of a victory here in this one.
I know he's also a former Money in the Bank winner, but he, in actuality, he lost his cash in. If he wins, is it going to be the same, or is he actually going to win his first world title? We may find out. Looks like he's ready to go. Let's get the next entrant in the ring.
And from Newcastle upon Tyne, England, weighing in at 194 pounds, the king of the cruiserweights, Neville.
And here comes Neville.
Cole, Neville's looking like he's about to show everybody why they call him the king of the cruiserweights.
His far as the cruiserweights go, CWC kicks off, I think, in a couple
where
weeks.
these guys stand in the next WWE.com power rankings.
And there's been so much upward movement.
Rankings don't matter if you win a Money in the Bank
time
briefcase.
to kick this thing off.
And man, I never get tired of watching these guys compete.
Brock Lesnar already with the power moves.
A powerbomb
outside
does
of
its
our
job.
places.
Great offense by Baron Corbin. That strike hit the spot.
Everyone's doing
There's
power
no
moves
way he could
early.
have avoided that blow. As the action continues, let's discuss Neville briefly. So tell us, oh, wise one, what's he got to do to win here tonight?
Gravity may have forgotten Neville, but I hope his opposition remembers just how dangerous he is. If not, Neville could make tonight a very long and
Quickly
painful
weaken their
affair.
opponent to get that
Here
briefcase.
going. He's got a spring in his step and some
There
fire
we
in his
see.
eyes. We'll see if that translates to a victory.
Down with authority.
Is that a tiger suplex?
For some competitors, part of their strategy is to demean their opponent. A move like that says it all. The arm drag being used to good effect here. It's hard to win matches when you can't breathe.
What's Neville setting up?
Neville got him there.
That'll leave a knot on your head.
That's what he's setting up. How about the right hand?
There may not be a more heartless individual than Bray Wyatt. When the lights go out and the Eater of Worlds stands in front of us, we're almost guaranteed to witness a gruesome scene.
Powerbomb
job turning that one around.
Kevin Owens knows he's ill too. Look how he just taunted in front of the fans.
Kevin Owens connecting there with a good shot.
Made it a point to come all the way to the all the way around the ring to Brock Lesnar.
Taking it to the midsection.
These attacks to the core
I'm not finished with
having
you.
an effect here, Cole.
Bray Wyatt reverses it. Just look at this man. He's all business. Bray Wyatt has nothing but cruel intentions and no absence of malice. Bray Wyatt looks to eviscerate anyone who does not follow him. Everyone in the WWE locker room and the WWE Universe knows that.
Baron Corbin, Bray Wyatt,
millions of people around the world in the palm of his hand, and that's what makes him such a harrowing figure.
The elbow drop lands. Making it hard to breathe now. And absolutely perfect belly to belly. Now it's Baron Corbin looking a little uneasy. I don't think this is how he envisioned this match going here tonight.
History has shown that if you win Money in the Bank, there's a very real chance that you will become champion in the future. Though this guy's chances are starting to look a little bleak right now.
Well, he's certainly looking a little worse for wear, but that doesn't mean you should count him out just yet. I'm sure there's plenty of fight still left in him.
Incredible!
Wow, that was incredible indeed. Shooting star press to the outside.
He's taking damage to the back of the head.
Brock Lesnar charging toward Neville.
Jeez, that's gonna hurt.
Oh, the reversal by Brock Lesnar.
Wow, Neville setting up the ladder.
Bringing it back between the ropes.
Right up the ladder, too.
He doesn't appear to be in a hurry to get up here.
I just don't think he has it in him anymore.
I guess. What does Baron Corbin need to do now? He's always up for a challenge, and tonight is no different.
It's all about that contract, Michael. Nothing else matters.
And at this point, he needs to start focusing on pulling down that briefcase and securing his opportunity at the championship.
This is one of the more evenly matched contests we've seen in quite some time. From the looks of things, it could really go either way.
Everyone's got the attention of the briefcase.
And Byron, he's still down after that one.
Yeah, did some big-time damage, Michael.
But clearly on a mission here. Gosh, the same move over and over. This is relentless. Doesn't show any signs of getting up here, guys. No, whoa, the ladder hits.
Jeez, that's gonna hurt.
Oh, Oh, and he's still down, Byron.
Things definitely aren't looking very good for him right now.
Saw that one coming. No, he reverses it. He put some mustard on that one.
We're working on the legs of Kevin Owens.
He doesn't want to do this outside the ring. That move at this juncture of the match makes the intention unmistakable to belittle. Sold out on the spear maneuver, and it pays off.
He's one of those guys that gets going, and it's hard to stop him.
Jack finds himself in some big trouble. You can't help but wonder how much more of this he can take.
There's a world championship opportunity hanging above the ring right now. Those don't come around every day. He needs to find a way to rebound from this and get up that ladder.
Yeah, but he's bold enough to try just about anything here to regain control of this match.
He's not looking good here, Byron.
No, he's got to get up, and he's got to get up now.
A move like that is completely unnecessary, unless you want to degrade your opposition, of course.
He is a one-man gang in there.
He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
He gets him with a reversal. Whoa, the ladder hits.
Jeez, that's gotta hurt.
Right, clearing house with that ladder right now.
Still down, Byron.
Things definitely aren't looking
left
very
the
good for
clobber.
him right now.
He sets it up. Isn't happy with the placement, so he does a little
oh, he's really taking it to him.
Man, this is not good at all.
Doesn't show any signs of getting up here, guys.
No, he's taking one heck of a beating, Michael.
Position. Right, climbing the ladder now.
Still trying to get back to his feet here.
He's clearly in a bad way right now.
Bray Wyatt trying to unlatch the briefcase with Swagger. Trying to attack.
Few superstars are as dominant as this guy.
Kicks off Swagger, but
here he goes.
Enough. He's got Neville to contend with up there.
Oh, now.
Wow, what just happened on the outside?
Ain't no stopping him now.
And what a reversal from Baron Corbin.
Powerbomb City back at Swagger. Gut-wrench powerbomb.
He doesn't appear to be in a hurry to get up here.
I just don't think he has it in him anymore.
Swagger knees. You got to climb that ladder. Swaggy boy.
He's taking a long time to get up,
bridge,
guys.
But I mean,
perhaps playing a little possum here, Cole.
Swagger might get it. Is his career going to be revitalized?
Not where he wants to be right now.
Yeah, you're not going to win many matches when you're down.
And now it's Jack.
Swagger going to unleash the briefcase. Is it? Ooh. Swagger. Cut off by Baron
He's taking a lot of
Corbin.
punishment. If it continues, it could eventually affect his vision.
Now both guys got tumbling down.
He's in a tough spot here, Corey.
And if he doesn't get up, it's going to get a lot tougher.
He's not getting up.
You can't like his chances right now.
And Neville is rolling.
He's not going to go quietly. No superstar worth his salt ever does.
Cool.
Keep in mind, this superstar is competing hurt tonight. Or so we're told. I'm not so sure I believe it.
I think the guys in this match are showing their
Neville is making his presence known.
Showing their wounds.
Whoa, the ladder hits.
Jeez, that's gotta hurt.
Not where he wants to be right now.
Yeah, you're not gonna win many matches when you're down.
Nice counter by Swagger, sending Brock flying up in the air.
At this point, his confidence has to be at zero.
This has been one of the most intense back-and-forth battles I've seen in a long time.
On the outside,
and unfortunately for
injured.
him, it's not looking so great right now.
Setting up the ladder.
Take cover. You could call this a good old-fashioned butt whooping. Baron Corbin is getting ready here. The end of days.
Just when you thought he had nothing left.
Bray with a
Baron
DDT.
Corbin just changed the momentum of this match.
Outside and Bray Wyatt's down. It's time, baby. It's Neville's time. Is it going to be Neville's time? Neville's looking to unhook the briefcase.
A message to an
Is Baron Corbin going to get there in time?
He might just be out, guys.
I agree. He
Man.
hasn't moved one
Neville
bit.
almost got it there. Everyone was on the
Here he
outside.
goes. And there's the reversal from Neville. Wow, look at him, guys.
Oh my goodness.
This could be it for him, guys.
Yeah, he's on Dream Street.
Damn, Neville really almost
Not
got it.
so
That would have been
fast.
cool. That would have been real cool. I think I'm subconsciously rooting for Neville. Come on, Neville.
All right.
Swagger. Not gonna get the briefcase. Has he got it? Is he gonna get it? It looks like he got it. Yeah, cause did he get it? Oh no, because Neville just kind of stopped struggling.
There. What's this? Oh, the counter. He's focusing on the face now.
Sends
Here we
Neville
go.
crashing to the ground. Ooh, he takes Owens down with him.
The Wyatt family is a
There might be no
proud
one
and
left to
loud
stop
bunch,
Swagger
as you
now.
can see.
The unfortunate
No one left to
reality
stop
is he
Swagger
might
now.
not get up.
Does he have
Which
it?
wouldn't shock me one bit. Talk about a
Is
beating
he
he's
gonna
taking
unhook
here
the
tonight.
briefcase? Man, Swagger really almost had the briefcase.
Showing very
Oh,
few
boy.
signs of life here.
Is Bray
there's
gonna
no
have the
way he
whole world
comes
in his
back from this.
hands?
Might as well ring the bell
Everyone
now.
is down. I think Bray's got it. Everyone's down.
Bray Wyatt got it done.
The Spider wins the briefcase. Wins the contract. And now Dean Ambrose or AJ Styles might have to be looking over their shoulder day and night. We see the end of days by Baron Corbin on Jack Swagger. And we see all 5 other men crash down on the ground. Nothing left but for Bray to hook that briefcase and win that contract.
Here is your winner, Bray Wyatt.
Big win here to start the show.
And you just know the rest of the card is watching in the back, wondering how in the world they're going to follow that.
It's broken.
Believe it or not, that's just the beginning,
out
folks.
of
Stay
love.
tuned for more great action.
Nothing left to do but to get that main event rolling.
The wait is over. This one's for all the marbles, and it's coming up next. It'll be AJ Styles against Dean Ambrose.
The stakes are high and the superstars are ready.
Yeah, I'm actually pumped for this match. Building all month long. And 6-man matches, which are pretty good in their own right. But now, there is no club, there is no Shield. There is only AJ Styles and Dean Ambrose. Now, I mean, earlier on in the night, the Shield and the club faced off, and the Shield came out victorious. Almost rather dominant, if you want to use that term. Is Dean Ambrose going to experience the same kind of, dominating victory? We're about to find out.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
One
and
fall.
it's for the WWE Championship.
Here comes my pick.
Remember, guys, the title is on the line here in this one.
And I don't remember the last time the champ was in this much jeopardy, Cole. Tonight might just be the night the title changes hands.
Nobody man enough to feel the pain. Chat looks like
Corey,
it's
what
popping
does he
off.
have to do to beat the
I
champ
really
here
want to
tonight?
see what you
He
guys are
has to
saying,
remember
but
what got him to this point,
what
Cole.
Miles
He
is
must
saying.
play his game. He can't
Might be
change
the only
things
one
up
in
now
there.
just because he's in there with the champ.
I don't want to get
Put it this way,
spoiled, and I
he
always get
wouldn't
spoiled
swing
when I go
lefty
on the
in
chat.
practice
So
if you're
I
going to
have
hit righty during the
sacrifice
game.
me viewing it. But I will at least talk to you guys on here. It's been not a bad pay-per-view. I've thoroughly enjoyed all the matches. Something tells me I might enjoy this one the most. The club is 0-1 against the Shield tonight. It's up to AJ Styles to strike back.
Byron, can you believe the buzz in the arena right now for this WWE World Championship match?
It's unlike anything I've ever experienced, Michael. This crowd is amped up and ready to go.
Corey, what's going through the champ's head right now heading into this title defense?
Well, by the look on his face, I'd say nothing. I mean, look at him. He's completely stone-faced in there.
Introducing the challenger from Gainesville, Georgia, weighing in at 218 pounds, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
It feels so surreal seeing him in a WWE video game. It really, really is.
Introducing the champion from Cincinnati, Ohio, weighing in at 225 pounds, he is the WWE Champion, Dean Ambrose.
So we're seeing Jon Moxley in a WWE
Don't go
game too.
anywhere.
Here we go for all the marbles. Dean coming off of 2 title defenses against the Beast Brock Lesnar of all people. He either has all the momentum in the world enough to defeat AJ Styles,
all right,
or
it's
he's
time to get this
barely
match
surviving
going.
the Beast.
Put your phones down, guys.
AJ
These
Styles to
superstars are about to
capitalize.
give us the show of a lifetime.
And he knows a thing or two about competing in big-time matches like this, which you'd have to think gives him the advantage going in.
You can bet there will be no shortage of excitement tonight in this championship match.
Styles already hitting high impact moves. Styles
He has him right
already
where he
climbing the
wants him.
turnbuckle.
I don't think he should get up.
Tell us about AJ Styles.
Get the hell
What can we
back.
expect from the challenger?
The prestige of holding a singles title certainly hasn't been lost. Just look at the ferocity with which these two are competing.
Now we have Dean Ambrose on the
DDT.
attack.
Dean Ambrose climbing the turnbuckle.
He misses the dive.
Again, we have
And
a counter.
unfortunately for him, there was no water in the pool.
You have to possess
This guy
a
gets
different
screwed by
type of
AJ
focus to
Styles.
punish an opponent like this.
Seems like AJ Styles has the momentum early on.
The Lunatic Fringe is one of the toughest, most
Swinging
unpredictable
neck breaker.
superstars in sports entertainment today. Maybe even ever. Ambrose will do whatever's necessary to pick up the win.
Oh, and an
Oh,
excruciatingly
grand
painful face buster. He's trying to mangle his face here.
Nice back elbow by Ambrose there.
Dean Ambrose is a force within the ring.
I'd say Dean Ambrose just
DDT by
turned the tempo
Ambrose.
up.
Flips the script on him there. There's an excitement and chaos that
Haven't
follows
even
Dean
matched
Ambrose
so
wherever he
far.
goes. The Lunatic
Styles
Fringe will
goes
pull
up
out
to
all
too
the
sweet.
stops to make sure he leaves that ring victorious.
Vintage
One of
AJ
the things
Styles
that
to
makes
drop.
the Lunatic Fringe so unpredictable is he can brawl. He can take it to the air, and he can go hold for hold with an opponent.
Oh, man, what a hit.
Knocked right off the apron.
AJ Styles with a nice reversal. Look out. That's one way to show your opponent you mean business. Dean Ambrose is not someone to sleep on. Back now inside the ring.
It's sucked to end this match in a count out.
His shoulders are down.
Ooh, Ambrose raking the face.
Oh, he's able to reverse it.
Nice neck breaker by AJ Styles.
Can he end it quickly?
It's safe to say whoever walks out of this match as a WWE champion has to watch out for Bray Wyatt, Mr. Money in the Bank.
Uh-oh. I'm afraid to think what's going to happen next.
Looks like an avalanche
Some are
butterfly
saying
suplex.
this is the night the title changes hands, though I'm not so sure I'm ready to say that.
Looking at it here.
He could do it. Ooh, not even a 2 count.
This kind of offense he's known for. The champ to the top turnbuckle. He's taking a long time to get up, guys. Whoa!
Now we have Dean Ambrose on the attack.
Oh, the reversal by AJ Styles. The champ starting to feel the pressure a bit. He's always ready for a fight and has seen his fair share of wars in WWE. This championship match is just another day at the office. Styles, a fireman's carry.
Ushigoroshi.
He might have just ended this.
Hoping to end it here.
He could do it. He could do it. Ambrose kicks out.
I don't know, guys. I really thought we would have seen the finisher already.
Well, Byron, I think Styles is about to...
Here it comes. He's got him.
Give you a little treat.
The end may be near.
Setting him up.
Flying
Phenomenal
forearm. That'll turn your
forearm.
lights out.
I don't like Ambrose's chances here.
Shoulders down.
This could be
Championship
it.
on the line.
1, 2, 3. We have a new WWE
champion.
champion. The phenomenal AJ Styles.
Corey, I think that may be the biggest win of that young man's career.
It's hard not to agree with you, Cole. It was an incredible victory.
Yeah, I mean, a hard-fought matchup.
You're not getting any
And that's
title
a great show of
victory
respect.
celebration.
Tremendous sportsmanship. Gotta love it.
There we go. 3 stars only. Oh, well, that was Money in the Bank. I was entertained. Hell, if I was entertained by Ryback and Apollo Crews, you know, I didn't expect too much out of that match, but hey, even that match was pretty good. A lot of rivalries, experiencing new chapters and such. We have a new Mr. Money in the Bank and Bray Wyatt. Certainly a dangerous man to be holding that briefcase. So now it's going to be Bray Wyatt hunting AJ Styles, huh? So let me do a quick little review, huh? This match was an alright opener, you know. Alberto won, but then again he had the entire League of Nations and Lana in his corner. Ziggler had no one. So but yeah, fine little match there. The Shield dominated basically most of this match, retained the title. So yeah, 1 point for the Shield. Moving right along, this is the match I was talking about. It's a rivalry match. I expected, you know, cutscenes and such, and I expected like power against power. But you know what? It was a fine little counter-filled match. I really enjoyed it. And yeah, the storyline rivalry, heavy feud right here. Charlotte went 2 months just getting attacked and blindsided by Sasha, but she finally wins back the WWE Women's Championship. And speaking of winning back championships, Randy Orton hit that Avalanche RKO, right? For that 3 count, winning back the United States Championship. I think this rivalry is not done yet. And yeah, of all these people, I thought Brock was going to win it, and then he would cash it in on Ambrose. But that did not happen. Bray Wyatt won the Money in the Bank. But hey, I will tell you, at one point, I really thought Neville was going to win. And that would have been just really cool. Imagine that, Neville winning Money in the Bank and then challenging the WWE Champion, possibly even becoming the WWE Champion. Can you imagine that? How cool, how awesome does that sound? It sounds awesome to me. Then you had Jack Swagger, the other guy in the match. There's only Neville and Swagger to me were the people that you probably wouldn't see in a Money in the Bank match normally. Just because they're kind of, mid, lower down on the card. So, and usually those guys I like to root a lot for. And so I really thought there was a point where Jack Swagger won the match. Neville was trying to get him down, and it looked like Neville almost stopped fighting it. And so when that happened, I thought Swagger had unhooked the briefcase, but he didn't. But I bit twice, one for Neville, one for Swagger. I thought both of those guys legitimately almost unhooked the briefcase, but no, in the end, it was Bray Wyatt. The Spider now has all the poison he needs to cash in on the new WWE Champion, AJ Styles. He's building the house that AJ Styles built. Sucks for Ambrose. He won that title back from Brock, and then he defeated Brock, and it looked like, everything was behind him there. But then out of the frying pan and into the fire, all month he's been feuding with the club, and now the club strikes back. Gallows and Anderson didn't win the tag team titles, but hey, AJ Styles won the WWE Championship. So all in all, I rather enjoyed basically every match on the card. Good stuff. So any news coming out of it? Let's see. Bray, Mr. Money in the Bank. So first things first, I'm glad the game recognizes the champion, because in other games, if you would change the participants, I don't think it would recognize the winner. So you had to kind of just eat whatever the crab sandwich the game gave you in the past if you didn't like who was in the match. But here, I edited the match, and it recognizes the winner. So Mr. Money in the Bank, Bray Wyatt has won a Money in the Bank match. He can cash in and challenge the current champion, whoever and whenever he wants, because I imagine he also has the option of cashing in on the United States and Intercontinental Champion, if I'm not mistaken. But I mean, come on, we all know who he's got his eye on. New champion, Randy Orton has won the WWE United States Championship. His merit as champion will be tested as Chris Jericho looks to get his title rematch soon. I told you. Didn't I tell you early on? If Jericho would have beaten Randy Orton in the title rematch, that would have been the end, because Orton lost the title and then he lost the rematch. You got to go to the back of the line, but hey, Orton won it. Now it's Jericho's time to get his rematch. So that rivalry continues. I'm not complaining. I had fun with the match. New champion, Charlotte has won the WWE Women's Championship. Her merit as champion will also be tested as Sasha Banks looks to get her title rematch soon. Victory, Apollo Crews persevered and defeated Ryback for a huge win. I wonder if he won the rivalry. I'll check. And new champion, Alberto Del Rio has won the WWE Intercontinental Championship. Let's see, any rivalry ends? Nope. So yeah, thank you guys in the chat for watching. I know there was action and I wasn't in there, but I lost track of all my picks or whatever. I know I said in the stream who I picked, and I said in the chat who I picked, but I don't know the score. Actually, let me go through it right now. In this match, I had picked Ziggler, right? So I'm 1-0. I picked the Shield, so I'm 2-0. I picked Apollo Crews, so I'm 3-0. I picked Charlotte, so I'm 4-0. I picked Jericho, so I'm 4-1. I picked Brock, so I'm 4-2. and I picked AJ, so I'm 5-2. Miles could easily kind of cheat there in the chat room there, but I'm going by the honor system. So next time I'm in the chat, you can tell me how many you got right and how many you got wrong. And either way, the next pay-per-view is probably right around the corner, right? Battleground. So we can reconvene there. I know the draft is happening, and I think the draft is going to be this SmackDown right here, if I'm not mistaken. The draft will finally happen. We can get this friggin' show on the road because we got a long way to go. A long way to go. So usually what I do is if I feel like rushed and 2K19's around the corner, I'll like do my best to kind of like trim the fat. That's why in 2K17 I stopped doing New Japan and like TNA. So I don't know, we'll see, because after March is done, I'm going to continue. I'm going to go all the way up to like June. Or I think Great Balls of Fire is going to be the last pay-per-view of this game. Until and after Great Balls of Fire is done, then it'll be 2K19 time. So hopefully I can get all this work done. But anyway, hey guys, it was fun hanging out with you guys here, and I will catch you later.